We're live now. We're good.
Yes, good morning. Welcome
There we
back
go.
to the collective. It's Monday. It's the 15th of September. Had a little bit of mic issues coming into the morning, so we are, a good 40 minutes late to when we want to start live streaming.
I'm just gonna do a
But
quick
but
test on the
but the
mic here and see if it works.
but the good thing is we're not missing anything. Oh, you want me to talk so you can test it? Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're
Okay.
back in business.
So the audio is good. We had some sort of helium effect on the mic. I don't know. I don't know how it changed, but yeah, it was pretty crappy. So currently we've got NQ on the chart. Maybe I should do canvas. Can't you put the
I'll run through it quick. So we're back at all-time highs. NQ we've been getting decent sized candles, like 150 point, 200 point daily candles. Only issue is we haven't been forming any daily gaps or anything. It's been like very wicky days. But we are back at all-time highs. We have a 4-hour imbalance that we delivered off of very nicely overnight and leading into this morning. I outlined it live, or not live. I outlined it last night in my weekly outlook that I wanted to see that 4-hour gap hold. Ideally with an SMT previous day's low, which we haven't gotten, but YM's extremely weird right now. It has a decent SMT, but it left relative equal lows at the previous day's low.
Oh, hold on. Go to your YM chart.
This is right here.
What time frame?
15 minutes
You're saying it left this relatively low?
with the previous day's low.
Mine took it all.
Oh, why am I on MYM? Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, we're here. Okay.
There you
Okay, so that changes things a little bit. That actually makes it better. Okay, so we do have SMT lows with YM. It is inversing its 5-minute gap that I wanted to see hold, so we'll see. Waiting for YM to get another leg higher if we can. NQ delivered off of the 4-hour with a almost 200 point, 170 point 4-hour candle. The 4-hour order block is a bit of a stretch to see a retracement to, because that would be engulfing pretty much the entire candle. So I'd want to see pretty much just that 15-minute that we formed on 9:30. I'd like to see that get traded too, potentially for a continuation. I mean, Monday, no news, FOMC week, large expansion overnight in all-time highs territory. There's no clear draws above. It's just basically just trading into nothing, to new prices. So after the expansion, you're going to get some sort of retracement. I'm not looking to short the retracement. I would either wait to look to long the retracement after the retracement, or no trades at all for me today. Just letting Monday play out, letting it kind of form the start of the week.
Okay, thank you for covering that analysis. I'm a little bit messed up in my my morning rituals, as in like my analysis and my stuff like that, just because we're dealing with those mic issues. So I'm currently doing my analysis or writing it down. I think you definitely covered this, but yeah, my Monday expectation is pretty low. I don't have high expectations for today. I want it to close as a day to then give me more context into what we're going to do on Tuesday and what we're going to do the rest of the week.
Yeah, the only thing I would look to trade is a potential continuation. But again, when you get that large of an expansion, pre-open, and then going into the open, you most likely get either a consolidation. Now that we're super extended on that move, or we'll get some sort of retracement, which don't necessarily expect to be super quick. So I think YM's going to go for that low from last night during London. Because on the MYM chart, we had fallen short of the low at 4 a.m. And then the 9 a.m. candle took the 4 a.m. low. But on the actual YM chart, we didn't do that. So I'm expecting YM to trade below there. And then from there, I'm hoping NQ gets some sort of retracement, and then we could possibly see something.
Well, the one thing I would have liked, let's say I was awake in London session, seeing London session, we take the high, we take the low. That manipulation leg of that low is also Asian session low, but it is more importantly putting the SMT in with ES and trading into a 4 hour. So I do like that 4 hour imbalance. And it is, yes, way more premium.
And this 4 hour candle closed a lot higher than I wanted it to. I wanted it to close closer to that hourly gap that we would have formed, or that we did form at 10. Because then we could have seen 10 a.m. trade into it. Now, in order for 10 a.m. to trade into it, we have to, from the opening price, trade over 100 points to get to that hourly gap.
Deep.
And I don't necessarily want to see that deep. So the only thing for in between there and then the high is this 15-minute. So that's my area of interest.
That's the 10 o'clock candle? No, that's the, no, that's the 45, 9:45, 15-minute.
Yeah, we'll see where NQ gets to when YM takes that external low from London.
I'm definitely just,
Does ES have anything to retrace to? Has an hourly gap. I'll mark that out. We could have a SM2 at the hourly gap.
I'm
'Cause
definitely on the side of caution because we're all-time highs. So
Yes.
good setups all around. Obviously, you should always take good setups, but today especially, we're waiting for the retracement, and then we'll see what we get. So if there's, say, a really good setup out of that 15-minute gap or equilibrium, then that is where we'll do the dealing today. Just very lower expectations, right? I don't want to have high expectations in today and then force a market profile that may not actually be there because of the all-time high scenario. Ooh, a little bit of sauce, I should say. I feel generally with we already anticipate the FOMC release to be bullish, right? They expect to cut rates. That paired with all-time highs usually leads to a sell the news kind of event. So I am expecting a bit lower on the week. I do not want it to necessarily expand all week. All right, I think we've left on the weekly time frame. Obviously, it'd be nice to form this weekly imbalance, but I think that where we actually want to trade to is lower, right? We are going to get this, 6% retracement in this month or the next month. I just don't think we're done with the lower prices. I think the all-time highs, it's a nice,
just look at these lows. Look at the hourly chart and just look at all these lows.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. I think a lot of actual sentiment has shifted a bit. Like I think there's, I saw a report on hedge funds that are like sharing their outlooks or whatever. Like I think it was like 40. I don't know. I couldn't give you the exact number, but it's shifted to a more bearish look for to end the year off, which is interesting. Interesting to hear. What if right now we're looking at the highest move that we have? This is the last move to this price that we get. Everything the rest of the year will be below 24,000. That'd be interesting. I mean, if we got this close,
funny how everybody in the trading space is just bearish. Like they always want to see lower.
Well, they don't believe in it.
I mean, it is so much nicer though. You have way better targets. You have either direction. You have better targets.
It's a bit,
Plus
obviously
good buying opportunities, but
obviously it's speculative, but I want it to go lower. I wouldn't act on it yet. There's nothing that's confirmed that the higher time frame is going lower.
No.
So I'll try and get in on anything like that. That's not worth it. Oh, I wonder if our no. I was gonna say I wonder if our marks are quiet, but they're not. I think they're at a good volume. I haven't even got down below the 15-minute on an analysis point.
yeah, I don't think I will be getting down there until we get some sort of retracement.
Oh, I definitely want to be on the, I want to see the lower time frame. ES, what are you doing? ES's rally compared to NQ is not as great. It's already at the equilibrium. We leave equal lows there in London session. No, relative equal lows. I guess I'll mark out London low, just in case. Put my labels on my chart
Oh yeah.
so people know, because I don't have it up in the top. To take action with anything today, it's gonna take a while.
I mean, I do like the low day though.
Low day is good. London session manipulation classic expansion. It's a London profile. London expansion profile. New York retracement, potential continuation or consolidation, right? Ooh. Kind of something like that. Like the look of it. We got up here. Little 15-minute gap up here that we're trading into. I do like this as an imbalance. It's got equal lows here.
I do. I do like the idea of ES trading into that hourly imbalance that was formed above, or like basically displacing through the buy side. If ES trades into there, NQ trades into its 15-minute, we'll have SMT with that hourly gap. And then if we get something out of there, I'd be interested in that. But
Color do you make your first percent fair value gap? What's your color?
use a teal.
Purple. Okay.
I don't usually mark it out though,
I'm marking it out today.
unless it's like
I marked it out today. And it's at 9:30 exactly.
Yeah.
Today. Some days it's not. Some people don't include it. Some people include it, depending on how you open up in the regular trading hours. So that's why I included it. We're above the high.
I only use it if I'm like entering really close to market open.
But you
Like
don't
if it's
hold much significance to it after the fact of market open.
well, like if we've already got the confirmation for the trade and then open forms a first presented for value gap, like a decent sized one, and then we say inverse it, and that's my entry. Obviously, I'll put more significance on it then. But if we're just expanding higher, and I'm not really worried about it. Like if we trade down to it in this retracement, I would just consider it the 15-minute gap.
Wouldn't that be pretty deep?
That would be deep. Yeah, I don't want to see it that deep. Actually, I like that 5-minute gap. Just zooming that 15-minute gap down. I like that 5-minute.
I mean, here, I can explain something about how you would expect the open to expand while we're waiting for something. Well, we just traded to a 15-minute fair value gap, so we'll keep that in mind if we start seeing something. But if we look at the 15-minute candle from 8:45, so that's pre-open, right? You know, that's 45 minutes pre-open. It forms this 15-minute imbalance. What's it doing? It's displacing above London high here, right? So if we go back in time and we see where London high was put in, right? We're taking this high, then we trade lower. That's the manipulation, like S&T out of the 4-hour. Rallying and taking this high, you're waiting for the displacement above the high. Boom, you're getting the displacement of the high. You have this 15-minute fair value gap. So anything below here, you wouldn't want traded to. You want effectively that to be left as a breakaway at open if you're expecting bullish prices, which higher time frame you would be. All right, what you can see better than the 15-minute wick there is the 5-minute leg of down close candles here. Close above it, technically with that 5-minute order block. And then within that 15-minute, you see pre-open, a drop down into it right about the consequent encroachment. Then right at open, closes up above the high, opens and expands. Why is it expanding? Well, you've already had this internal manipulation here. You don't expect it to go lower than that 15-minute. So that runs for a good second deviation of this leg here, which at all-time highs I use standard deviation projections quite a bit off of swings, or manipulation legs. So far, it's following my line.
Yeah, it looks good.
We do have this upper 15-minute though, and it does look like a good imbalance. Because if I just mark out like where we've left price kind of less filled in, it's right in that area.
I wouldn't consider taking a trade off this upper one.
I would too.
You would?
Oh, I thought you said you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh. That's funny. I would too. So I would, yeah. Reason being, we left these relative equal highs. I don't want such a deep retracement because ES, right? ES is at the equilibrium. So this being a clean 15-minute, we're seeing how we go out of it. I don't want to be trading today, though, so I don't think I'm going to take a trade in general. But for the purpose of the live stream, you know, seeing something good form out of this upper 15-minute would be a very bullish stance. Obviously, just because of ES, right? I'll pull ES up.
I mean, if we manage to hold this upper 15-minute and YM takes the low, then I would possibly consider. But just looking at YM, it manipulated the internal highs and then inversed a 5-minute gap to the downside, forming another 5-minute, and kind of left relative equal lows. So I'm expecting YM to trade lower.
Yes, and
so then NQ, I would assume, would follow.
I hear the thought there, but because I don't do analysis on YM as much, all I see is ES here at equilibrium. And this still fits in line with what you were saying, but you know, if NQ is going to the 15-minute, then ES is taking the lows too, which it can do. I'm gonna expect that unless I'm proven wrong, and we see the rejection here. But I'll look for the lower 15-minute, just because there's that no wick there too. But in the true imbalance fashion, it is this upper one, as that's where the less trading's been done. We did have a bit of, where's my highlighter? A bit of overlap in this right above that other 15-minute. So I don't know. Just like even at all-time highs though, the only thing I can target is the internal high here. So like this swing is the only discount I can get. So from this high, depending on where we put the low in, that's my max expectation. For simplicity, I'd like to inverse the 50-minute up here though, and then go to the lower low, and then have a better discount. So off of ES's 5-minute order block right at equilibrium here, they actually overlap. So if you mark out the equilibrium, this is also a 5-minute bullish order block. That blue line, we are getting the reaction off of it. And this is the upper 50-minute that we were talking about. So seeing this, you could just expect it to be more bullish. No trade here for me, just because of where I would be running it to. The risk reward is hardly worth it.
Yeah, I'm not going to take this.
I mean, what you could do is go to break even. So say you get in right on this. Hold on, let me mark out this SMT. So 15-minute fair value gap, you have the internal SMT here. You have this 2-minute change in state that's about to close. I do like that. The thing is, I wouldn't want, hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to mute the mics for a second. We're back though. Talking about the long 2-minute breaker formed, and I didn't get in on it, but that would be the intro. Crap. And I don't remember what I was going to say. Something about if you were in the long, I think, going to break even relatively quick would be nice, and then holding. So you have the 2-minute breaker. I'm going to highlight that.
Along with that 1-minute gap.
Obviously, this would be on a bit better of an expectation day. That's going to be the trade. And I'd probably be at break even as soon as ES takes the internal high here, which it's left equal highs with. So it's going to be on this next candle. And you could have got a great fill on this trade too, because that would be. So that's not a bad. It's not a bad trade though. Like if you were to take a trade, at least you have context behind it, and it's not just the worst idea you could have.
Okay. I'm just gonna say the 50-minute just closed there.
It's
we-
not the it's
we-
not the worst idea.
Do we have some news there?
Oh, holy crap! I didn't even notice how foggy it was.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, did we have news at 8:30 or 10:30? No,
We had orange folder at 8:30, but yeah, nothing.
sorry,
comes
8:30 our time.
So
10:30.
okay, that's cool.
I don't know what that is.
I did not take that. Just to be clear.
I said we're not taking it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Trump must have tweeted something
Truth Social. Let's see what Trump.
about.
Why, when you look up Truth Social just by itself, the first thing that pops up is Donald J. Trump Truth Social.
Of course. Let's see.
Let's see. Okay, why is there a bunch of ads on this page here?
Buy some pillows.
Replies? He doesn't reply to people, does he?
Is this just like Twitter? But
I think so.
why is it a thing then? Or why does he use it? We have S&P those highs now. Maybe mark that up. This is going to be slightly a boring day, I think, price action wise.
Yeah, I don't know. I just taking a trade this premium when there's no really good drawn liquidity. Not what I'm looking to take. I want to see lower so that I at least have some sort of buy side to target.
Make up a draw on liquidity.
So,
I like 24,300 on the nose. That's
well,
why.
I mean, standard deviations are decent, and also whole numbers.
Yeah, 24,300.
You know, mark out the manipulation of last night just to see what we got for standard deviations. We're probably at 2.5 right now. Looks like we're at it.
You go entire London session?
Oh no, we're at standard deviation 1 to 1.5 right now.
Yeah, if you go London
So-
session, yeah.
We want to see up to the 2.5, 2 to 2.5.
Well, they're already saying that there's going to be lower interest rates from Wednesday.
That came out right at 10:30, eh?
It was 10:30, yes.
Keep an eye out on Forex Factor, see what that actually was. Some France news came out 3 minutes ago, but doesn't.
Well, France.
It was tariff news. Where does he see that? Like, where's he looking? That's where I'm on, but I don't see it. Let's see. Yeah. Okay.
Feed is delayed. You know, real time news data. so you didn't pay them.
Okay, yeah. Oh, 8th. Yeah. Okay, that's it. The U.S. isn't going to impose tariff on Chinese goods.
What?
The U.S. will not impose tariffs on Chinese goods for purchasing Russian oil.
For purchasing Russian oil. Goods for purchasing Russian oil.
No.
They were going to try
What?
some stuff on China for buying.
Oh,
I can't even.
and they're not going to.
There's so many ads on this website. Can't even read it.
I like Forex Factory. It's pretty professional, in my opinion. So also we should note that we have this SMT here. So if we get a leg lower and we inverse this out for 15 minute, I would assume
That's S&P.
that we go to this 50-minute imbalance. What did you say? SMT?
S&P.
At the highs, yep.
As in like yes is taking it. Yeah. Get ready for the.
I mean, we inversed the
short.
1 minute gap. That's about all there is here.
There's a 3 minute and 11 seconds.
Okay. Is that what he's looking for too? Sounds like X there combine.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Well,
Oh no.
It's like, you know, get to 800 by
yeah.
you know.
Yep.
I do expect consolidation.
Yeah. Because after expansion, you get consolidation / retracement, and then either a reversal or a continuation. Yeah, as of now, I wouldn't be looking to take anything. I mean, we're still holding that 15-minute gap. And we're going to have a 5-minute order block here, but I think I'm going to sit tight.
S&P still holding fire for sure.
You in already?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes' imbalance is still holding.
Which I appreciate.
yeah. There's a pre-fire, though. Right?
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
I'm buying units of harvest time.
You better.
Harvest time. Combine harvest time. New YouTube title. Combine harvest. I just bought 32 combines and I will long 16 and short 16. You could do that between firms. I think you could do good accounts. Obviously, you can do good accounts. You could go with like alpha or whatever, and you could like buy it. You buy 4, and then you pass a guaranteed 1 account. If you don't want to mess around.
Yeah, I mean,
If you want
it's
to,
not hard to just slam a combine.
well, yeah, but if you let's say like it takes a month to pass it, you could avoid that month by buying 4. I'm not advocating for this. You could buy 4 and then
But then again, if it's like,
you pass one of the accounts.
yeah,
That all it does is increase your costs, but it decreases the time it takes to get there. So it just depends
you can just full port all 4.
could full port all four, yeah. That's what I was saying. You literally full port them, and then because you've got your max daily win, right? You got your max daily win that you'd hit, and then you do it again at 3,000. Oh, actually, no. I guess alpha's 4,000 profit target. Make me wanna trade today.
Mm, I mean, yeah, this upper 15 is still holding, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna sit. I'm just gonna sit tight. Taper it.
Nobody watching this live stream.
We had somebody in here actually. I thought it was you.
It was me. I've got it pulled up still.
Yeah, but it doesn't
It
say
was me.
It says there's one person. Oh, you have to have it open on tab.
Yes,
first,
you have to have it open.
Oh, okay.
I was in it at one point when you first pulled it up.
Like even though YM fell short of that London low, it has gotten like a 15-minute order block off of off the low, or off of, I guess, pre-market low.
Oh.
See if we get this 5-minute order block off that 15-minute, that'd be okay.
I wouldn't. I just don't think I'd take anything.
Yeah, I'm not taking it either. I'm still just gonna taper it.
Yep.
For 30 seconds, those 5-minute closes. So if there was more to go off of to the left, I'd probably consider it. But just because it's all-time highs and we expanded all night pretty much and pre-market, I don't want to be longing the first shallow retracement that we get.
I mean, you got to admit the 4 hour does look nice though. Like
Oh,
how
yeah.
it opens wicks lower.
Yep.
You would. I mean, if there was, let's say there was a draw higher, it'd make sense. I
Well-
am seeing ES be a little bit more bullish than NQ, right? So I'm still watching that for the SMT now with this internal high.
So there's that 5-minute order block. Tapped. See how it holds. I've got a 4.2R marked out to standard deviation too. So we'll see.
Okay, this is gonna get closed above. But again, like we're moving very slow. Like since 10 a.m. we have not moved. I mean, the entire range, like wick to wick is only 30 points. So it's not really high expectations. We have to remember that there is FOMC on Wednesday. So even tomorrow could be kind of the same trading conditions. We want to keep a sharp eye to good setups, but being a little bit cautious is always good, especially today.
Yes, S&P thighs holding.
Yes,
Looks like we'll.
I marked that out right when we put that swing high and above the internal high.
Yeah. So the other thing to note is notice how the hourly candle. We're 50 minutes into the hour. So the hourly candle's almost done printing.
We're gonna have the hourly imbalance.
Yeah, we opened, traded lower, but failed to reverse.
That's gonna be your gap.
So looking to see 11 o'clock open lower into that gap and then potentially get the move.
So on NQ, what you've got here, I mean, it doesn't even look like that bad of a setup, but I wouldn't want to be running it far into that hourly. I mean, you could say 15 minute actually. So is it a bad RR? No, it's actually going to be pretty good. About a 2R to that 15-minute imbalance. Now for entry models for me, be wanting one more 15-minute close. Or not 15-minute close, 3-minute close lower. Jeez. Or this 5-minute to close right there. Having that 5-minute internal. Well, it'd be just the 2-minute breaker. Better close on it. So ES is still way more bullish. Yeah, I think if ES started to look more bearish, then NQ would absolutely flash. I don't know. It's just market right now. It's something I want to stay out of because we're in this consolidation. It's a crazy consolidation.
Dash 25 sale.
Yeah, for the new dashboard app.
That's the same one they've been running for a while.
Yep. That's just if you don't have it. Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
isn't-
first time. No, first
You're-
month.
Yeah, yours is already on there. The one that you have.
Did he use the discount?
I think so.
Only for the first month though.
Yeah. Yeah, not a bad idea. pretty slow.
We could shut the live down too.
Yeah.
Not much going on.
I mean, I would give it another 20, 30 minutes.
I want to wait. I want to wait for this long that we're gonna get. It must be a dump. Okay, so it's looking like Genki is gonna take the high, and then I'm just gonna guess that we could go back down.
Yeah, this is not ideal. Alright, we close this. So from that hourly gap, see if we can trade to it because we've been consolidating since this hour open pretty much. We've been in like most of the the bodies have been within a 25-point range. Should have just stayed up late last night and traded. Then I posted that weekly outlook. I was like, yeah, ideally this 4-hour holds.
You mean woke up early this morning?
No, it would have been at 2 in the morning. Well, I guess, yeah.
Noon? I mean midnight?
No. Like 4 in the morning. So
Oh, okay,
2 in the morning.
okay. We've got this hourly. We will close soon. Then we'll form this hourly balance. Then I want to see us go into it. Then I want to see if we get a long end of it. And that is my only idea for a trade today. Yeah, if we don't get that, then I don't know.
Yeah.
Not seeing much.
Be extra cautious today. Tomorrow we have red folder, but it is pre-FOMC, so still gonna be some caution there.
Okay, we got about a minute until the hourly closes.
Oh, some more news there. Okay, hourly candle opened. The only thing is, so the hourly candle did close bullish, and we did get that 15-minute order block off of the 15-minute gap. So we could possibly just see a expansion here. I would prefer to see the hourly traded too, though. Or if we could just leave this consolidation, honestly.
Well, if this is the manipulation, let's say this is the manipulation. I'll put that as the internal manipulation because that high at 11 on the nose could be interesting. You know, there's not much of a framework though. Like I can't really sit like I'm not going to say that the 4 hour is going to expand. I'm not going to say that this 15-minute order block is going to hold because I don't believe in that. You know, that's why today's trading conditions are lower probability. What I can frame is a potential retracement model, right? We have this lower 15-minute balance. I could say we go to there because we've taken this internal high, but only if we get the 15-minute closure now forming this bearish order block. If not, I just view it from a more bullish perspective. Because NQ is now invalidating that S&P those highs, where ES at one point was more bullish than NQ, and then now NQ took it too. So watching. You know, if you click in and out of the live, it increases the views.
Really? You just spam click it?
I guess so. Try it.
Yeah. Send me send me an invite.
Click in and out of it. Apparently it works.
Like just like with the arrows. Just refresh your page. Just scroll down and refresh it.
I think, yeah, maybe even like close YouTube, open YouTube back up. I don't know, because I just noticed it's like the more active I am going in and out of the live stream,
Went to 3.
the more views we get.
Yeah. Unless okay, that's back to
Views
the
or
wall.
viewers? What are you talking about?
View like watching now, yeah.
Oh, it should be at the views will increase. I just think, you
What's that? Yeah. Wait, you're not?
know. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's slow.
Okay, so honestly, pretty hard to live stream when you're not having active things to talk about, when you're just waiting for one thing, which is again us trading to the sell side here. So at least everybody knows the objective. well, just watching this price action, the next 15-minute candle has to trade into this hourly imbalance for us to even continue live streaming. So if we just kind of stay in this range, we've been in this 37-point range the entire morning. If we continue to stay in it, then we are ending the live stream. So, we've been streaming for 70 minutes, and we were a bit late to the live stream too. So that's, it's a little bit under 2 hours after open. So, might just watch it in the PM session, but I don't think we'll do a live stream. We like to just do the morning session. I really like predicting the bad conditions or knowing it's bad conditions. It's like, I just remember when we first started, like, you trade every move regardless of the conditions. So there's no like subjectivity to the conditions. I don't even know if that's a word, but it fits. So like, we would just trade every move. We see a setup, we're in it. A little bit different now. Now we know that all-time highs consolidating because we're above the imbalance. Makes sense. I should go to the other. I should go to my other. I should go to the actual collective account and see who subscribed, or it tells me what live stream it was from. That's so. Okay, so if we don't, dump off of this, then that's not that good.
Yeah, like if we're not we're not in that 4 hour by noon, we won't be streaming that long anyways. But if we're not in that 4 hour or that hourly gap by noon, then I don't really expect much for the day. Maybe wine will finally reach towards those London lows.
Okay. Looks like we're actually going to that hourly, so that's good. Actually, only looks like it. I'm not going to say it will go there because I don't want to be too quick to judge it. It's in a consolidation still. So being at equilibrium in a consolidation usually means more consolidation, but I want to see it get through it real quick.
Okay, we're at the 50% of that wick on the hourly. So I want to see us just melt through that, head right to that hourly gap. 4 hours still looks good for expansion, but ideally you want the low to be put in within the first 2 hours, and we're approaching the end of that second hour, the next 30 minutes. Actually, the other good thing about if we take the internal low and trade into the hourly is YM's going to trade below its London low, which we left relative equal lows with from this morning. And ES is going to trade into its hourly as well. Yeah, and if YM just dumps the London low and he fails to get some bullish structure out of the 50-minute and hourly gap, I would probably just walk away for the day. You still have the stream pulled up or no?
It's up. It's right here. So
Okay.
probably still me watching. I just found this video for John. This is the ring road.
The boat?
They got the fire truck, they got ambulance, they got everything to come, and they just walk out of the car.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay, we're back in the consolidation. Okay, well, I'd want this 3 minute to hold just to actually deliver somewhere. This 3 minute gets inverse back to the upside, then we'll just sit in this consolidation for a while.
Stop doing this. I don't even want to trade. It's only got 5 minutes to do what I said. We're ending the stream in 5 minutes.
Yeah, if we inverse this 3 minute gap and start, slowly working our way higher again, then yeah.
I just don't see a valid reason to trade today. If that, I mean, okay, if we get this 15-minute change, actually, no. What I'll say is if we deliver lower right now, if we hold this and go lower right now, that is it. Oh, dude, we left the equal lows. Did you know that?
Thank you.
Relative equal lows.
Okay, yeah, mine aren't equal.
Right there at the live. You can see them. It feels like it's for sure going into that hourly. It's a 5 minute gap too. Oh no, sorry, a 4 minute gap. Oh, it's 3 minute. It's a 3 minute gap too. What the? Look away for 2 seconds and it's just up. Wow. Wow. Look at that shit.
Yep. All right, I would honestly just end the live stream here.
What if we're going to those equal loads, brother?
Well, we can keep an eye out for it, but we've just been in this consolidation. I don't really want to trade this.
Well, so what it would look like is it goes to the high now, obviously. And then what, does it take the low again? Dude, how does that guy have more views than us?
Who?
Right there. And the bony trades. Understand? Batubi.
This one?
Yeah.
Blastoise.
Blastoise. Pokemon nerd. Click on him.
He's in a long.
Do you think it's because his P&L is fluctuating?
Maybe.
Hold on, I'll just go on a fucking demo account.
15. He's in a 15 mini long right here.
Isn't that micro? No, that's mini. Yeah, let me just buy a practice account for that too. Buy a practice account. I think it's the format. I think people like this format better.
Yeah.
I think it actually does better. You should adjust his fill price on the chart. This is definitely not right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the long there.
But see, now we're in his last chart. See? Honestly, post the link to our live stream. See, the collective is fading them in their live stream right now. Sit.
No, do a day where it's like actually good price action.
Well, we're about to fade. We're trading them, so we think it's gonna go lower. Just do it.
If we're not in a trade. If we were in shorts, it makes sense. But
I'm getting shorts on the paper account. Nobody knows.
okay, YM's about to take that low.
Holy shit, that's delayed.
It's got to.
I actually think it will down.
Yeah, I think so too. Because YM's close to that low. It's like 10 points away, 13 points away.
Maybe I should just keep this monitor and do it for like a third one and put it vertically, and that's the chat and the YouTube.
Is Hopefully it's right. I'm sure.
What site was that?
Oilers. It's some Oilers news. It's not like an official, I don't think, but it was like a
Oilers Fan Club or something.
yeah, something like that.
When it goes and actually starts moving down, I think it's going to be super quick. But it looks like as soon as it inverses this, like the up move, it's gone. Holy shit! Like we could have not started live streaming and we'd be at the same price level. Like if we just didn't watch the charts, we'd be at the same price level if we came on right now.
Oh well. Should we just end the live stream because this is not doing anything?
I want to.
I think we should. Because this is ridiculous. Yeah, let's just end it.
You want to end the live stream?
Yeah, we'll just end it. It's almost noon anyways. It's almost lunchtime.
What if lunch hour is where it gets hot? Like it could
Well,
get hot.
if it gets super hot and it's like looking super good for a trade, then we can start the live again, I guess.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay, so we'll end the live stream. Sorry for it being super uneventful to all the people watching. But we will come back potentially if there's a really good setup that forms in at lunch session or maybe after too. All right, thanks for tuning in. We will catch you, if not later, tomorrow. And